2025 was one of the most misunderstood real estate markets I've seen here in Central Florida in some time. Some buyers got incredible deals. Some sellers did really well when selling their homes. But a lot of people, they were confused, frustrated, and or completely frozen. So in this video, I want to break down the good, the bad, and the ugly of 2025 in the real estate market here in Ocala, Florida, from an agent who's been right in the middle of it every single day. Let's start with the good, because there was a lot of good in 2025, if you were prepared. First, buyers in Ocala finally had more options. Inventory opened up compared to the chaos we saw in prior years. That meant less pressure, fewer bidding wars, and more time to actually think through a purchase. Second, negotiations came back. I saw sellers offering concessions again, closing costs, rate buy downs, and repairs. That was almost unheard of a few years ago. For sellers who priced correctly, homes still sold, especially in popular Ocala areas, newer communities, well-maintained homes, or properties close to shopping, schools, and hospital. The demand never disappeared. It just became more selective. And honestly, one of the best parts of 2025, the people who bought or sold were serious. Less emotion, more strategy, more intention. For people who understood the Ocala market and had the right expectations, 2025 actually worked for them. Now we can talk about the bad. A lot of sellers in Ocala struggled with price expectations. Many were still mentally stuck in 2021 or 2022 pricing, and the market just wasn't there anymore. I saw homes sit longer than they should have because of overpricing or weak marketing. And in some cases, sellers ended up chasing the market down instead of pricing it correctly from the start. On the buyer side, rate fatigue was real. I talked to a lot of people who kept waiting for the perfect interest rates, and it never came. The bad part of 2025 wasn't the market itself, it was indecision. People waiting, hesitating, or letting fear make the call for them. In Ocala especially, the people who waited the longest often missed out on solid opportunities that were right in front of them. Now, the ugly part. The ugliest thing I saw in 2025 was misinformation. Social media headlines, clickbait videos, and bad advice made people believe the market was either collapsing or completely unaffordable, neither of which was fully true here in Ocala. I also saw some agents overpromise just to win listings, telling sellers what they wanted to hear instead of what they needed to hear. That led to price reductions, longer days on market, and unnecessary stress. On the buyer side, I saw a lot of people get emotionally attached to homes before the numbers even made sense, or walk away from good homes because of fear. The ugliest part of 2025 wasn't interest rates, it wasn't inventory, it was confusion and not knowing who to trust. From an agent's perspective here in Ocala, 2025 proved something important. The market always rewards people who understand it, not people who fear it. Whether you bought, sold, or set out this year, there were lessons in every move. The people who did the best were informed, realistic, and had a clear plan on where they were going. So as we head into 2026, the biggest mistake you can make is doing nothing because you don't understand your options. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Ocala or anywhere in Central Florida, clarity matters more than timing. If you have questions, be sure to reach out. I'm always happy to help you make sense of today's market without the hype. Also, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay informed about the housing market here in Central Florida in 2026. I'll see you guys next year.